What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Morgan OCTV. It's been a minute. Stuff's been going on. Pandemic. But, let me take my glass off. You can't even see them. I gotta keep my eyes down. Do I? Can I keep them on? Because I can't see nothing with all these guys. Alright. So, first of all, we're going to talk about two things I hate that people say. I can't change. I will not change. It's terrible. Very terrible. I think everything can change. People can change. And when you're saying that to yourself, that means you're already convinced that this is what it is. I'm never going to improve. So, that's crazy. People say that. You always have to be willing to change. Every day you get up, right? And you do something. So, I'm not saying you got to be a Tibetan monk in Minnesota, like change that way. Still be you, but change things about you, because certain things that you do affect other people, whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not agree, which is crazy. You really got to see change as something more important. If you're so stuck in your ways and doing your own thing, then you're never going to listen to anybody else, and you're never going to learn. You're only going to go from your perspective. So when you say, I can't change, you feel like you're powerless against it, and you don't like new things or new experiences. So that kind of leaves you kind of sheltered, gauged in. When you say, I will not change, that means you're already convinced, you don't care, and that's your way. Because maybe they're seeing you a little differently than you're seeing them. I don't know. It's up for debate. But I can tell you this, that sometimes you have to change. You have to look around and see other people. And I'm not saying mimic what they do. I'm saying just observe a little. Because that's the problem. We don't see it from each other's sides. We only see it from one perspective. And I'm guilty of that. A lot of people are guilty of that. And I know I'm like rambling on about it. But if you don't change anything and do everything the exact same way all the time, that's kind of a form of laziness, I think. Because, I mean, were you put on this earth, what we have in life is very short, but were you put on this earth just to, yep, I found my niche and that's it, I'm not going to do anything else? How do you know that you're not good at anything else, that you can't change? And the whole temperament and personality of not changing, I go back again, is laziness. Look at them. There's different forms of laziness without change, right? So, person, he'll work all day, 9 to 8, come home, like, oh, I'm tired. Yeah. Go to sleep, wake up, not make the bed, and then go to work, and then come home and be like, why didn't you make the bed? It's like, well, I was working all day and I was tired. That's lazy. It's a pattern of laziness. Everything without change is laziness. You will never improve at anything if you don't change. Like, look at a basketball player when he gets a little older, starts to change his game a little bit, plays more defense. He's a total offensive player when he was like 21 to 20, 28. I don't know, people in their primes now, probably like 32. But then he's not as fast anymore, so he changes. And then his game gets another level and extends even more, because you have to change. You really do. We as a people, we have to change what we're doing. You can't be sitting there like, this is me and that's it. This is what you got. That is not fair to anybody, and that's not fair to yourself. You're denying yourself the ethics of improving. I mean, we only live a little bit. Do you want to get stuck just sitting there doing the same thing? Or do you want to actual reach out and see other things that you probably can do? That's why I think like traveling is, and that's why I think listen to other people when they talk to you, whether it's negative or good. I mean, negative or positive. I think you really should start talking to these people a lot. And both of you share your concepts because you know what? Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got a revelation. Everybody's got a thought. I mean, but start putting them all together, and we need to start seeing stuff from other people's sides. Change. Because if it ain't going right now, the way you wish you like it. But some people are content. They're like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm happy. Yeah. Okay. Are you happy? How do you know if you do something else, you wouldn't actually be even more happier? That's called change, people. So, I don't know. It's something that a lot of people really need to start focusing on. Let's change for the better. And you know, it will change. Some people may change for the worst. That's just a flip of a coin. Skip past, go. Sometimes not everybody be as fortunate, but it's about you and what you need to do with yourself. You need to stop blaming other things. Stop blaming other people. Like, see, this is the reason why I don't go out. See, this is the reason why I don't go here. See, this is the reason. Well, there's a lot of reasons, and you're not doing anything to fix those reasons, are you? The common quote is, well, you knew this when I met you. Okay, so you knew that when I met you too, and none of us have changed anything, right? Because after time without change, it becomes repetitive. And it causes frustration, rifts, in everything. And I'm not talking about male to female. I'm talking about in the world. We still doing the same thing, haven't changed anything. Anything. But you got certain people like, we gonna send them to Mars. Well, that's changed, I guess. Yeah, I ain't never been to Mars. You gonna go? Probably not. Me? Probably not. Let's just change your way of thinking, change your way of feeling, change your way of handling a family. Because you know what, we always, like with families, we always think back 1960s and stuff like that and how families were very oriented. But see, certain things are changing, whether we like it or not. So now from sitting down eating turkey with your family on Thanksgiving, or ham, or whatever you choose, you're all sitting down having Thanksgiving on your phones. But see, that's change. That's society now. Like I do it, we all do it. That's part of society now. Back then it was, you listen to music, you didn't talk. Before you get your orange juice or whatever, you drank water first with your meal. Everybody talked. Kids were quiet at the table, but now everybody's on Candy Crush and all your other games. I mean, Clash of Clans, Call of Duties. But you still communicate, right? So, it's just a different era. And that came with change. So, I'll holler at y'all. Remember, always change.